What a head, son! What a head!
What's up guys, Futberg here and welcome to another little trading edition. We're going to do a few different bits and bobs today. First I'm just going to show you my transfer list. I've sold 52 items. I've been doing a different bit of trading, doing some special card trading, which is on one of my previous videos. Picked up a few cards, sold them on there, and I've instantly for some good profit. And also I have been going deep into some kit trading because I haven't wanted to go on FIFA for the last couple of days really, because the servers have been absolutely awful. So what I did during Thursday rewards, I just picked up 100 kits in about 20 minutes, and in the course of the next 2 or 3 days I sold them all off, making just shy of 200k profit selling off those kits. I went from 52k to as you can see, 242k, but obviously that's had some special cards thrown in there as well. I've got a few more kits left to sell. We've got some informs, as you can see on the transfer list as well. I'm gonna live jump now over to the trading screen, and we're gonna just do a little bit of trading, and I'm just gonna show you a few little methods that you can use. So guys, I just want to jump in with a few little bits. Right, as you all know, I'm a Liverpool fan. Liverpool lost their unbeaten streak to Watford the other day, and something that I learned, someone popped up to me on Twitter, Watford's kit went to 4k because Watford ended Liverpool's unbeaten run, which I found absolutely crazy. So you can manipulate this in the future. Like if I search it now, the kit's gone back down to like its normal price of whatever it was. See, we've got one here, like 900 coins. To be honest, that probably is a bit of a deal. I could probably buy that and sell it on one for 1,000. And also the Real Madrid kit spiked in price. Normally about 1,000 coins, went up to about 2.5k because they won El Clasico. So if ever there's a major upset or like a big game, you maybe have like AC Milan, Inter Milan, the winner of that, I don't know, check the kits. It might be an easy way to make a couple of K, especially if you're on a low budget. So guys, what we're going to do today, we're going to go down the League SBC route. So if you go onto Futbin, go onto players. Now what I would do here is you've got all your major leagues, just open them up in a different tab. We're going to start off with the main 5 leagues. So we've got Laliga, the Premier League, SerieA, we've got the French League and the Bundes League. So we're going to open them up separately, and what we're doing is we're looking for the expensive teams. So you've got Osasuna. Barcelona's not an expensive team, it's Barcelona. You get a good pack for it. So Mallorca, there's another expensive team, and that's it basically from La Liga. It's still surprisingly quite cheap. So Mallorca and Osasuna. So what we'll do on the console, we'll go over to La Liga and we'll go to Osasuna and we'll just set up a filter. So maybe 1,000 coins, and then these are the players we just want to filter out. So essentially it's going to be the goal players that we want to filter out. So the best thing to do is open up another Futbin window. Go to the little players tab up here and go down to here, FIFA 20 clubs. Now type in for Osasuna and you can see they've got 6 golds, 23 silvers. So mainly we know we're going to be looking at silvers. We've got 3 bronzes as well, but if we filter it to silvers, we're just going to get a better pool of players. So 1,100, there's absolutely nothing on there. 2,000 will jump up. So 2,000 coins, this is the threshold. So what you want to do is you want to find out as low as you can. So 1,800, go down to 1,600, and there's a lot less there, see? So if what we do is we'll set our filter up at 1,400 coins, and we will just go like this, and we will just snipe. Now I should have known not to snipe him because he's the goalkeeper and I saw him on the previous screen, but anyway, I know I can just list him back up for 1,500. I won't lose anything, ignore that. But we'll do this and 1,400 and we'll snipe players. Now we've got another goalkeeper there. It's 1,400 I've paid for him. Let's have a look at what he actually costs. 2,100 is the cheapest there, 1,900. So probably if we list him up, it's a shame when you get a goalkeeper, to be perfectly honest with you. I'll list him up for 1,700. I'm not going to lose any coins. It is a shame when you get a goalkeeper. I want to do this and I want to show you it with an outfield player. And if it's not Osasuna, we'll do it with Mallorca. So it doesn't look as if anything's popping up. You obviously can spend a lot more time at this. But rather than you getting bored looking at me clicking buttons, we will move on to the next team, which is Mallorca. So I'll just get Mallorca on the console there. And if we type in for Mallorca, again, you'll see they've got the brunt of their cards is silver. So that's where we are going to find the best things to buy. So 1,500, we're seeing straight away, we've got all these goalkeepers and strikers popping up. So what I will do here, I'll have a little look through and I'll think to myself, there's not really many central midfield players or defenders popping up. So what I might do is I might set my filter for Mallorca, position, defender. See, no defenders there. 2,500, none there. 3,500, that's where one's popping up. Now, I could jump in and buy them, but I don't actually know if that's a good deal yet. So I'll jump to 4,000 and we'll go back in. There's your threshold. So I would set my filter here at 3,000 and I keep searching. And then you know you're going to be making 500 a card by going through. So essentially, you're learning what cards are expensive and you're learning what teams you can filter. So when it comes to, say, marquee matchups and you get Electrum player packs, silver player packs, these are the teams you want to come and look for. Now, for me, right now, it's Tuesday and it's 10 to 4. There's absolutely no pack supply, so I don't really expect to get anything. But us going through this together, you'll be able to note down, right, Mallorca, defenders, 3,000 coins. And then on Thursday at 6 o'clock, when people are opening them Electrum packs and the silver packs, you can go, all right, I'm going to go to that filter now. I'll buy them cards. And then the next day, when the pack supply is low, I'll sell them cards on at a bigger price. So this is the kind of thing you want to look for. I'm not overly bothered if I get a deal here. I just want to show you a way in doing it. So we've done Laliga there. So if we get Laliga off the screen here, if you look down in the underneath me at the footbin screen, now we look at the Premier League and what Premier League teams are extortionately expensive at the moment. Well, we've obviously got Norwich, Sheffield, and that's it really for these two. So what I will do, I will go over to the Premier League and it's just exactly the same principle. We'll go to Norwich and we're going to go to any to start off with and we're going to do silvers because silver's where your money is. So 1,000 coins, I'm assuming it's going to be the goalkeepers. Yeah, not interested in goalkeepers. So now what I'll do is I'll filter by position. So defender, I want to work out what's my threshold for defenders. 3,000, no. 4,000, no. 5, I'll jump up 6k. This is my threshold, it's about 5k, okay? So I know straight away now, if I can get any Norwich defender for 4k, I'm going to make 1,000 coins on them. So there is another filter that I have just gotten for myself. Norwich defenders 4k, and you know that, so you can note that down now. So saves you having to go and do this. The ones that I do, note them down. Okay, and if we look at midfielders for Norwich, silver, 4,000, right, there's loads popping up there. That is not a filter that I'm interested in. Maybe if you go for 3k, there's nothing on the market there. So if I go Norwich, midfielders, silver, 3k, now that is another filter that I can add to the defenders one. So if we just have a couple of quick searches, see if I can pick one up. Not at the moment. I don't expect to because there's no supply. And then if we go to forwards, 3k, silver, there's loads of the, there's a full page of him there. And the cheapest, so 2,600. So straight away I can put down Norwich silver striker, 2k. That's another filter. So straight off the bat there, we have got 3 Norwich filters that you can use on. You can use it on Thursday morning during rewards. You can use it Thursday at 6 o'clock during marquee matchups. You can use it any weekday at 6 o'clock when EA release a pack. If they release an election pack, a silver players pack, a mixed players pack, just note down what they release and it'll tell you what to go and look for. If they release a gold players pack, there's no point in doing this because you can't get silvers. So hopefully you're like understanding that, and we're going to go and have a look at one more different league, and I want to have a look at the French league because I know straight away if we go to Dijon, it's 85k. So Dijon, I'm going to go to this little club screen again, and Dijon, 21 silvers, only 2 golds and 4 bronzes. So I'm going to go over to the French league and we're going to go to Dijon and we're going to go to all. And I've got a funny feeling that even for any, right, it's just the goalkeeper. So it's the same scenario, but what price was the goalkeeper? We might even be able to pick something up there. So 2k. Right, 2k seems to be the 1500. Okay, so there's a filter for you to make 500 coins a card. 1500 for the goalkeeper. See, even them, if you pick them up and listed them up for 1500, you'd still make 300 coins a pop. But I'm not interested in that. We'll go to defenders. 2,500, nothing. 3,500, nothing. 4.5, nothing. 5.5, nothing. So you can see where I'm going with this. 8.5. Right, 8.5, our first one's popped up. That might be a deal. I might have just missed a deal because I haven't gone with it. It was. See, that was a deal. I could have picked him up for 8.5. But because I didn't know if that was a deal, because I hadn't already done this, I didn't know if that was a deal and I should have picked him up. But you're going to have written down these little filters, so you will know straight away. Shit, Dijon defender, 8.5k. I'll have him because I'll sell him for 10k. Right, 11k. This is our point now. So when you hit 10k, that's when we know now. So we'll go 9.8 and just have a look. 2 on the market at 9.8k. So I now know Dijon, defender, silver, under 9k. I know I'm making 800 coins per card. And I've just shown you there that a card popped up for 8.5k and you saw it. I didn't know whether to pick it up because I hadn't done this. But now I know that under 9k I know I'm making profit. So if I see one under 9k, now I know to go and pick them up. So there's a lot of information to take in there. Just feel free to stop and pause the video, write down the filters, etc. But just go through these teams. I'm going to go through them again. For the Premier League was Norwich and Sheffield. For Laliga was Mallorca. And I tell you what, if I click on Laliga here and I scroll through, I'll be able to tell you because I'll remember Osasuna. For SerieA, we've got Brescia. We've got Hellas Verona. They've started to go up in price. And last but not least, no, that is it actually in Italy. In France, we've got Dijon, which we've just looked through. Any other massively expensive teams? Stade Brestois, you can have a little look through those as well. That's them. And then Bundesliga, there's a few. In Bundesliga, you've got Düsseldorf. You've got Paderborn has hit 100k. Wow, that's disgusting. And also Union Berlin at 62k. So if you note down all them teams, I'll chuck them down in the description as well for you. So that makes that last minute of me telling you to write them down useless. I'll write them down for you in the description so you know exactly the teams to go and look for. I'll always say go and look for the silvers because they're the most expensive cards. Don't look for specific defenders. Go for defenders, midfielders, forwards. But do it for each section and try and work it out because you normally want to filter out the goalkeepers because the goalkeeper is normally always the cheapest. But there's a lot of information for you to take in there. Let me know in the comments if you use these filters to get you some good deals. Hit a thumbs up if it's been a good video for you and it's helped you out a little bit. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.